Welcome back, one and all, here back to the South American DPC, where we've just witnessed Thunder Awaken taking a 2-1 victory over the side of Hokori. And of course, we took a moment now to speak to one of the players on the side of Thunder Awaken. Panda, thank you so much for joining us, good sir. Congratulations on your victory. First and foremost, tell me, how do you feel about that game number 2? That was a very bizarre game, right? Must have been very stressful for you as a team. Can you talk to us about what the atmosphere was like when you saw all this chaos happening?
I mean, we didn't prepare too much about the Vitosh. I think we didn't draft too well. Yes, kind of. I know we're still adapting into the meta, so we're trying to figure out the heroes. I don't know. They played really well, and we didn't. So it was like they slap us. They are slapping our faces, and we lost the game. That's it.
But in games like that, kind of the character of a team is revealed when you have to come back into the next game, right? But what your team did when you won both game 1 and game 3, you played with a lot of comfort heroes. You had the Pakaz Morphling, you had Dark Mega on the Mars, you had Sacred on his practically undefeated Weaver at this point in time. When your team is drafting, does it sometimes play into your mind that, hey, this person's really good at this hero, no matter what, let's get it for him, and then that'll lead us to victory? Or do you figure that out as the draft is evolving still?
It's kind of both. We first face the heroes that we think no matter what they pick, we're gonna win with it. Like the Tiny, we always do. And the Weird, it was just a good game, and it was the last pick, so we went with it.
Mm. Speaking of lost picks, actually, game 2, this Lycan hero that we saw Hokori picking up, we were wondering exactly what the role of this hero could possibly be in this game. Sorry, it was a game 1, sorry, not game 2.
Yeah, game 1.
What do you think of Lycan overall in the meta? And can you tell us why you think Hokori picked it up in game number 1?
I don't know. They might be practicing it. I think they really like summon heroes. They like the Visage, Beastmaster, Brill. They want to play this kind of heroes, and I think they just wanted to cheat us because they should have a good lane versus Morphling. It didn't work because we played around it well.
Something else I also want to ask you as a team, right? Obviously, you're saying that you're still figuring out the meta as a squad, seeing exactly how things are going to develop as time goes on. The fact that you practically guaranteed qualification for TI, if we're being totally honest, what does that do for your team? Is there more pressure to perform right now, or are you just letting yourselves relax for a little bit and prepare for TI instead of worrying too much about the season itself?
No, we don't think about we're being qualified to TI. We're still thinking about the league because we really want to go to the major. It's step by step.
Speaking of the major, actually, and I was asking the panel this earlier on, the team that you just played, Hokori, almost made it to the major instead of Beast Coast. And of course, yourselves and Beast Coast performed very, very well at the major itself. Given that you played against a lot of the teams there, you scrimmed against them as well. Where do you think Hokori would have placed if they'd gone to the major themselves?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say because teams adapt differently in the boot camps or in the same tournament. Like I would have placed EG in higher positions, but they placed last. So it's just hard to say to predict what team is gonna do.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell the future, but one last question before I let you go so you can prepare for your Dota future. Can you tell us right now, what does your team do in difficult moments to relax, break the tension, and get yourselves back in a positive mentality when things are looking rough?
We go outside and talk. We just try to talk about what went wrong in the game. And just talk it, right? Not blaming, not doing anything wrong, just talk it through. And as long as we learn from the mistakes, we're gonna keep improving.
Learning from mistakes is very important, and that's why you're in the position that you are in. And so congratulations for your victory here, for what you've achieved at the major, and very much looking forward to seeing you in this future season, and probably at the major, and definitely at TI. So Panda, thank you so much for joining us for this interview. We're going to be letting you go as we also return to a short break before the next series. One final question though. Who do you think is going to win this next series? Is it going to be Beast Coast or Tempest? And what's going to be the score?
Beast Coast. 2-0.
2-0 Beast Coast. All right. Everybody in the Dota world, stay tuned to see if Panda Boo's prediction for the next series is going to be coming true as we're going to go into a short break. And we'll be right back with some more South American DPC action.